Hi, Rick I, the LinkedIn guy, and this is the next segment on using some ninja LinkedIn tactics to find your next job. In this segment, I'm talking about how to tap your LinkedIn connections so you can get some help in finding your next job. It's not only about the numbers, but the size of your network definitely matters. On LinkedIn, there are 3 levels of connections. There's your first degree connections. Those are the people you're directly connected to. Their connections, which are your second degree connections, and then there's the 3-degree connections. I tell people for the most part to focus primarily on the first and second degree connections only. So in this particular example, this person has 107 first degree connections, which gives them access to almost 70,000 second degree connections, which is significant. However, compared to this person over here who has 4,800 first degree connections and almost 1.8 million people, second degree connections, significantly greater. And remember, these are all people who may know people at companies who may be hiring, and any one of these people can be the person who will introduce you to the person who will hire you for your next job. So yeah, but I can hear you thinking, do you know all of the people? No. There is no way for me to know 1.8 million people, or for somebody even to know 70,000 people. But the fact of the matter is that you don't have to. And let me give you an example. Years ago, I received a request from one of my colleagues who said that she had a client that was writing a children's book, and they needed some help with getting it published. So I proceeded to ask a question to my LinkedIn. There were 13 answers to that question, of which 7 were for people whom I didn't know, and 2 were exactly what this person was looking for. So you never know who they know, you never know what they know, and by being connected to those people, it gives you the possibility of them paying off at some point in the future. So how do you get started by growing your network? Invite the people you already know. LinkedIn makes that easy for you. It allows you to import your email addresses if you have them in Outlook, or you can also go to Gmail, AOL, Hotmail, etc., some of the other web-based email clients, and allow you to import your contacts with their email addresses and to find out who among those people is already on LinkedIn. So start with that. Proceed to invite the people that you meet face-to-face. If you go to networking events, face-to-face live events, which you should be doing, you will be exchanging cards with people, you will be meeting people. Well, once you get their card, go do a search for them on LinkedIn, and once you find them, invite them to connect with you. You can also go back to companies where you have worked at. So take a look at the companies where you have worked and do searches on LinkedIn for those companies. In here, I did a search for a company named Hootsuite, and there are many people that work there, and I can connect with people who are on Hootsuite. I just limited it to people who are second degree connections. That means they're connected to somebody that I knew, and I can proceed to send invitations to those people because we already have something in common. We were both at that company. Take a look at former classmates, the schools you went to, particularly the college or universities. Do searches for those. I went to 2 universities, the University of Phoenix and the University of Southern California. I just did a search for University of California, University of Phoenix, people who have that in their profile, and there were about 244,000 people. So I can find something in common with those people and proceed to connect with them. Remember, every time I'm connecting with people, I am broadening my reach in the possibility that that person that I'm connecting to will introduce me to the person who's hiring or to the company where there are jobs. So these are all the many different ways that you can grow your network. Staying on the theme of college and universities, do searches for groups of alumni. Many universities have alumni groups. In this case, I did a search for USC alumni groups. There are 274 groups with USC alumni. I can proceed to join 1 or 2 of these groups and connect with people who are alumni from my university. Many times alumni have a special connection with people who went to the same university, and they will extend a lending hand. So go to groups and search for relevant groups to you that will allow you to expand your network. And the last piece that I want to talk about in this video is connecting with recruiters. By you connecting with recruiters, remember the recruiters, especially the recruiters in areas that are specific to what you do. For instance, if you are in IT, in this particular search that I did IT recruiter. This person is going to be looking for placing people within IT positions in different companies. After all, that is how they get paid. So by you connecting with them and building relationships with them, you are putting yourself on the map. You are being proactive in connecting with the people who could potentially help you land your next job. So that is it for this segment. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at thelinkedinguy@gmail.com. Enjoy an extraordinary day.